Stretli sme sa s Lucianom Radulescu, ktorý je marketing manager of Imaging Division.
Digital imaging, yes.
Digital imaging in Sony. So let's start with some questions. Sony has entered photo market some years ago. Do you think it's already considered to be as a well-known brand in the photo industry by the photographers?
Well, as you mentioned, photo is not newcomer in the photographic world. I mean, starting with the digital still cameras, a long time ago, we were one of the pioneers to introduce digital photography products in the market. And having a strong collaboration with cult size lenses and so on, then we think that we established ourselves as a good photographic brand. But it is only recently when we entered the digital SLR world, thanks to Konica Minolta cooperation. I think now we can really see the future coming today, and we believe that we established as a photographic brand. And of course, there is a long way to go, but this is the direction that we are pushing.
As a casual visitor, when I come here to Sony stage, what will be the product that you recommend to see, that as a must-have to see?
Well, definitely you have to reach the DSLR, the alpha area. We have a huge area, and then you can test all the range. But definitely you have to check the latest product in range, the full-frame sensor, Alpha 900, which is available for touch and try. And also you can enjoy some photo session with Miss Germany from 2008, so you can test the product and you can see the actual result on the screen.
And Alpha 900 is very interesting product. And who is it targeting? Which group of photographers is it for?
Well, it is obvious that Alpha 900, thanks to the advanced photographic feature, is trying to address to these high amateur or semi-professional photographers. But definitely Sony in general is trying to cover all the fields. And we are strong in capturing this family class customer with the expanded range in the entry segment. And we have this middle class Alpha 700, quite advanced photographic feature. But now Alpha 900, definitely it's for pure keen to photography customers. Yeah.
And how about some other products in the DSLR market, future products? Can you tell us something?
Well, not much I can see. As you know, the development of DSLR, usually longer than the other products. So usually it's around 18 months that you develop new products. So I cannot share with you now what is the future, but definitely Sony would like to capture the family class market, where we believe we have something to offer, thanks to also our electronic heritage and good cooperation with the TV sets and PC and other areas of consumer electronics. And this is, we feel that we have the value, and we are not only targeting the traditional photographers, but also to expand this DSLR to the new people, to the new customer. This is, I think, it's our mission in this market.
But our readers are very interested in DSLR market, and I personally am interested in sports and action photography. So can we expect some product which will target this group of people with really quick autofocus and continuous shooting?
Yeah, so when we launched Alpha 700, we highlighted a lot this quick autofocus function and this kind of photographic feature. And Sony will push the limits of electronics to the maximum. And it is not only development of the main body, but we are developing a set of lenses. And every year we are coming with a new set of lenses that will capture all the aspects of the photographic world. So we don't want to position Sony only in one field, like for reportage or for landscape and so on. We are trying to be the best in everything, and I expect that in the years to come, this DSLR world will expand many times.
How about the video capture capabilities of DSLRs? We haven't seen a Sony products with these capabilities, so is there in the future some way?
Well, obviously, if the market goes into that direction, of course we will be there. At this stage, we are focusing on establishing ourselves as a photo brand. We have to consolidate our position, and obviously we have on the table lots of options and lots of features to introduce. But in the current lineup, we are not introducing this function. But it doesn't mean that Sony is not accepting or is not going to this direction.
And last questions: how about the future of Sony in complete camera business? Who do you consider as a main competition now and in the future, maybe?
Well, it's difficult to from our position to highlight who is the competitor, because we are at the moment we are challengers. We are considering the time span of DSLR. We are newcomers, although we are already maybe close to 3 years old. So we know, we are very realistic. We know what is our position in the market. We are here in this business to stay for a long time. So we want to develop step by step, and we don't look at one competitor or the other. We are looking at our customer. We are looking at what the customer wants, and I think it's Sony tried to make it obvious that it's committed for the photographic world. Now we are sponsoring this World Photography Awards, and we have a full range of DSLR now, from family class to the high professional class, and we will still expand. So I think our message is pretty clear, that we want to be a leader in the photographic world.
You personally take pictures. Are you photographing?
Yes, maybe I'm not a typical photographer, as you would expect from my side, but I think I'm quite typical for the market, because I'm a casual photographer. I don't spend hours and hours to take photos. But if I check my computer, I can see that gradually, every year, the number of pictures I take is increasing, and now maybe I'm close to maybe 500 a month. So, which is not impressive, but I think soon I will reach 1,000, especially now I have a baby, so I have new opportunities to take photos.
What camera are you using?
Well, obviously I'm using Sony, but it's not just because I work for Sony, but being a casual photographer, and I think it's valid for most of the people, I need a very easy camera, like with live view in case of DSLR. And somehow I use a lot auto mode, but sometimes I'm pretending to use maybe aperture mode and so on. So I'm developing this as a new hobby now. But mainly, most of my photos are done with a compact camera. Yeah.
And wish you all the best to the rest of Photokina and to the future. Thanks.